26 is a weird age in Hollywood. I mean, you're young enough to play a high school student, but you're too old to date Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio is the true meaning of life imitating art, because after starring in Titanic and Romeo and Juliet, it's clear that Leonardo's love life fits the tragic romance genre. And there's one trend that the world can't stop talking about. From A-list actress Blake Lively to models like Nina Agdal and Tori Garn, and even a rumored fling with Rihanna, Leonardo DiCaprio has had quite the impressive love life, but it has never ended happily ever after. And in a surprising and somewhat creepy pattern, he has never been in a relationship with anyone over a certain age. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Wolf of Wall Street actor's past relationships and unveil the very creepy truth about Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends. While he famously keeps details of his relationships private and far from the press, Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't necessarily stop his girlfriends from talking to the press, especially considering the fact that they're typically supermodels with a fame of their own. So after the relationship between Leo and supermodel Gisele Bundchen ended in 2005, Gisele told Vanity Fair vague details about their relationship. In the 2009 interview, she said, "We were just not meant to be boyfriend and girlfriend, but I respect him enormously, and I wish him nothing but the best." And over a decade later, she clarified to Porter that she had been embarking on a lifestyle change during the relationship. As she noted in her book, Lessons, My Path to a Meaningful Life, no longer numbing myself with smoking, drinking, and too much work, I was becoming more and more aware of things that I'd chosen not to look at. She wrote in an excerpt published by Elle, "Was I alone in wanting to do some serious soul-searching, while he stayed the same? In the end, unfortunately, the answer was yes." Sadly, that would become the standard for Leonardo DiCaprio's relationships. His partners would move on, and he would stay the same. As far as his choices go, by picking a younger, blonde model girlfriend the next time. After his relationship with Gisele ended in 2005, the simmering buzz of his romance with Sports Illustrated model Bar Refaeli picked up. They had an on-and-off romance between 2005 and 2010, before breaking up finally. And she was the first girlfriend to hit Leo's 25-year-old max cap at the time of their breakup. But we wouldn't spot the trend till much later. About a year after the relationship between Leonardo DiCaprio and Bar Refaeli ended, the then 35-year-old actor sparked up a whirlwind romance with the then 23-year-old actress, Blake Lively. Leonardo DiCaprio and Blake Lively's relationship started in early 2011 when they met and hung out on Steven Spielberg's yacht in Monte Carlo during the 2011 Cannes Film Festival. Their romance fizzled out after barely 5 months, and Blake is currently married to Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool. But Leo was on to his next relationship, this time with a model. Leo dated Victoria's Secret model Erin Heatherton for 10 months between 2011 and 2012, before moving on with model Toni Garn, who was only about 20 years old at the start of their relationship. Then between 2004 and 2007, he dated Baywatch actress Kelly Rohrbach, who was 16 years younger than him, and swimsuit model Nina Agdal, who was 17 years younger than him. These women had a lot of things in common, including the fact that most of them got to accompany Leonardo to the annual Cannes Film Festival. But the most interesting thing is the fact that shortly before getting to age 25, or soon after they clocked 25 years old, their relationship with Leonardo DiCaprio ended, and there was no bad blood from either party. However, the only relationship that has provided us with enough inside perspective has to be his love story with Camilla Marone. Add Camilla Marone to the list of Leo's exes. In 2017, long after he was rumored to be dating Rihanna, when pictures of them looking cozy at Coachella were released, Leonardo DiCaprio subtly shut all the rumors down, with news of his relationships with model actress Camilla Marone hit the rumor mills. Leo met Camilla through fellow Hollywood icon Al Pacino, who had dated Marone's mom for a decade. Leonardo DiCaprio and Camilla Marone became vacay official in January 2018 after People magazine reported that they were in Aspen with Leonardo's close friend Tobey Maguire and his kids. Their relationship seemed to be progressing nicely, as a source for E! Reported that they were getting serious. According to the source, it is getting more serious. They've been inseparable for the last year and are crazy about one another. They've gotten to know each other's families and they love being together. A different source added, he is very serious with Camilla and has been for a while now. But marriage is not something that is on the horizon, and that sounds exactly like Leonardo's idea towards marriage, as he has repeatedly told the press that he's unsure about marriage. Camilla and Leo were a picture-perfect couple, with appearances at a UEFA Champions League match in Paris, on holiday in Europe, at Coachella, and of course at the Cannes Film Festival in 2019. Although they were not pictured together on the red carpet, it was at Cannes that Leo went viral yet again in the course of their relationship, after he was captured taking Instagram-worthy pictures of his girlfriend. And social media erupted in memes, with the top viral post coming from Twitter user Andrew Grutt, who posted the pictures with the caption, "Leonardo DiCaprio now knows. You either die a hero or live long enough to become an Instagram boyfriend." Finally, that was enough prompt for Camilla to speak about the relationship. In July 2019, Camilla made an Instagram post of Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart, who had a 25-year age gap, and captioned it with, "A love like this." Once again, trolls and fans were swamping in her comment section. They were beyond convinced that she was making reference to her 23-year age gap with Leo, and that's when she addressed the comments. She made a since-deleted video on her Instagram story saying, "Good morning, people, and happy Friday. I just read some of the comments on my Instagram, and my God, people are so mean and full of anger with people that they know nothing about. I guess I just hope on this Friday that people learn to live with a little less hatred and place their time and interests elsewhere, because living without hatred feels pretty good." But that wasn't the last time she would be defending her relationship. In October 2019, speaking to Vanity Fair, Camilla talked about the viral meme about Leo as an Instagram boyfriend. She told the magazine, "I saw the meme. Poor thing. He's being called an Instagram boyfriend. He's an environmentalist and a movie star, and it doesn't mean a thing." Later on in December of the same year, she told the Los Angeles Times about the public's reaction to their age difference, saying, "There's so many relationships in Hollywood, and in the history of the world, where people have large age gaps. I just think anyone should be able to date who they want to date." But she understood why people were so inquisitive about their relationship, as she added, "I probably would be curious about it too." Over the years, though, we got to see more glimpses of the couple and their relationship. Seated together at the Oscars, celebrating her 23rd birthday, and adopting 3 rescued huskies together. But it was not a lasting love story for them. In August 2022, about 2 months after Camilla's 25th birthday, Leonardo DiCaprio and Camilla Marone split up. As US Weekly reported, a source exclusively claimed that DiCaprio has been attending events and going on vacations without Marone. From the Care Gala to UNICEF Gala to St. Tropez, he has been spending more time hanging out with all his pals. And the internet was having a massive laugh over the breakup, with an endless streak of memes. The infamous chart of Leo's girlfriends and the age limit of 25 resurfaced and made the rounds very fast. Twitter users were unstoppable with the memes, as comedian Mohamed El-Shiki wrote, "It's not that the door wasn't big enough for both Rose and Jack. It's just that Rose turned 25 that day," making reference to Leo's role in Titanic. Another Twitter user wrote, "25 is the age for DiCaprio girlfriend retirement." The pair started dating when Leo was 43 years old, and Camilla was only 20 years old. That's almost a 23-year difference, and Leo's largest age gap till date. Of course, if he keeps up the trend of dating women in their 20s and breaking up right around the time they hit 25, the age gaps will only get wider and wilder. But why exactly does he stick with the 20 to 25 age requirement for his girlfriends? A source close to Leonardo DiCaprio told the Post that the reason for the odd trend in Leo's love life is actually quite simple. By the time girls reach 25, they're looking for more. They're looking to get married and settle down. That is not what Leo wants. He does not want a family, and he does not want to be around women who may press him for that. The minute a girl meets him, the clock is ticking. If she gets too old, in a couple of years she's gone. If she gets too close, in a couple of years she is gone, the source continued. Tons of people have provided their thoughts and opinions about this, and one of them is Heidi Fless, who has actually known Leo since he was a child. Heidi Fless's father and Leo's dad were friends, and she told the Post that she supports Leo. Good for him. I'm on his side. He connects with women who are young and beautiful. He wants people who stimulate him mentally and physically. Why does he need to be with some woman who's been through the ringer, who's desperate to get what she can out of him and wants to tie him down? There's something to be said for going out with people who are happy with themselves and excited about life, who can turn you on to new things and ideas that you may not already know about, she continued. Heidi also added that Leo's preferences were not about being sexist, as she added, "Look at Jane Fonda. She said that if she gets involved with another guy, he'll be a younger guy. Leonardo may not be looking for marriage, but he definitely knows what he's looking for in his girlfriends." From a highly similar physical appearance to the annual Kenny's appearance and his cutoff age of 25, we can't ignore the fact that there are a few creepy patterns concerning Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriends. Leonardo DiCaprio shot to fame as a gorgeous teenager in the 1980s, but most of his ex-girlfriends weren't even born in that era. In fact, when the then 24-year-old Leo was in a relationship with 18-year-old Gisele Bundchen, his most recent ex, Camilla Marone, was barely 2 years old at the time. It's truly a case of an awkward situation that seems illegal, but it actually isn't, because all of his past girlfriends have been of legal age. In fact, his first public relationship was with an 18-year-old. So while we cannot create a charge for dating under 25-year-olds, we just have to live with the very creepy truth about Leonardo DiCaprio and his super young girlfriends. What do you think about Leonardo's obvious age spec? Is it something that just happens by chance? How do you think Leonardo DiCaprio has remained incredibly private without doing too much to hide his past relationships? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this story, feel free to like this video and subscribe to The Chronicle for more inside stories on your favorite celebrities.